Nidin Eddie Daniel Sibet eno free Germany memo ebedi sha game no ye match no na goalkeeper Nidin Eddie David Raya enso anya man of the match na chasendra no 2 goalkeepers ya man of the match yedi eminsam no ama jumade ne so yame ayadum ne 2 matches to so na dimna Nidin Eddie Basa enso etina Spotify company na Atletico Madrid team no over ni di Stefan Kovac and tum every Romania and a baby sa game no and a drew Park de Prince diabani setima ni team at the PSG and some Liverpool team no over ni di Eddie Jose Maria Sanchez Martinez and some and a baby sa game no Robert for Spain and on some eba yadi emisam no ama jumadi ni so maybe piansum kama and no ani de flew eba na yes PSG boya Nidin Eddie Bradley Bakola yame ayadmen game and some abasoro and ya do be biabo nina ni some boy no and some epra yadi awonsam atu twa shoni so maybe pian some ayakama and no ani jefriwa and some eba nyanko game e baso and twanimu kakra na nyandin komoma diabani sam abranchia Nidin Eddie Aurelien Chouamani and some Juma Matima Nidin Eddie Real Madrid Siam Fantuja Zaboyna Nidiri Kylian Mbappe and some exceptional Umusia goalkeeper non some great goalkeeper inti anonim koma Abranchia Nidiri Aurelien Chouamani and some Tuja Yadi Emunsam no so ama Jumadi so na manager Nidin Eddie Abalua Siam Fantuja say idea Abranchia Nidiri Eddie Alvaro Carreras on Casayo Pia, Unimboni Boyepa, one of the 4 boxer, among some hours as well as here, a branch any day, Adam Alvaro Carreras, Nemom no and question say, and do I say, oh, but your branch here, Nidin Eddie Michael Olise, a Jumana some anya simple, and no unincoma, running so dear tuja on some a Jumani a day, Adam a branch any day, Adam Alvaro, a young Carreras, and no unincoma, running so at Yaba, Yabisani send a killing Mbappe, on some estatia antima Madrid na komobi our deba and over nation fatuja some usam bapa and some best player our sasisu sasia nam doya no na oya constant threat at the metumanity and some at the batoja our alliance sawina who will be betuja and also be biana Omunsu be free Spain Evram Chelsea Germany na so match no omakwa win no omunsum edebeko no ma win match no maybe piansum akoyie ede amatim na Nidin Eddie Madrid eno ani nkoma owura ni di Alvaro Abalua ensum ede atuja na owura ni sie fantuja se sanka game ni koye 3-1 bia enkonu no ni sam eye over but a game ni 2-1 nti obia ensum etumi pano amini osese koye 3-1 enkabati yepa namom no 2-1 dia bibia ensum etumi si osem open boys ne sem yepa because aduma omonsum eye nendra no etwese nyadia omonsum ebepa ba Chelsea bebo game na wie eno ani nkoma yadi emunsam atuja yebisa ne se Aurelien Chouamani and on some Yawusa were yellow card. Next game no anya de obebo na onyo bia obese on swaneyana and orani se fatuja jam anuna chirei and omsum ebedi side obi obese branchela ne den edim Aurelien Chouamani na chese bibia and some natimi kama and no ani nkoma and some efriwa eba bayana branchela ne den edim Alexander Pavlovich jam fatuja jam on one kasano obono so mo kakra o see game ni start here no. Well, first up, in fact, none passes on some A&E and Koye, none a demonstrated day, no say any idea why yes, Sabida, and she second of all, and also Soros Sanyama, maybe Piansum Koye, and no unincoma, a branch Jenny de Tuja, Manuel no Yasim for Tuja, Sam Ayadea, who meaning said so Mubatia Madrid, a demonstration a dangerous yepa, not Madrid Timlan Associate dangerous, Wabramo said you forward, not Omukreti chances the Brenua, no Maniache, someone some abawe ababenya win no mu hwanemo se djuma nkoye e banabao no nyame anya djuma chesam ye next week o mekwaso ye ma bi piansom kama enom ani nkoma abanchari dia tutwa ye di emunsam no nsum atutwa o hwani so abanchari di Eddie Jonathan ta siam fatutwa sam omani aje nsum abawe ensum ababawini na grounds no na eho dinye pa but we na ba no nsum ka bibi ye bi chane sa boy na ye fan Manuel no ni performance no e say and on so we dia e ya dia branch ne tie nti na ya another day ensom e won office and on kire do tumi ye ensom edimo bia ensom ehu ye sem akwa bia so master ya dia on nso ebetima bibia eno ani nkoma on nso ede atwa manager ne dim ade chese man ayem chese Vincent company ye bi chani se manu no ya on nso e best goalkeeper e was asisu sesia nam osiem fatija se eba ne sha oni kotwo yensem because as in central for be said question no and person didn't throw how mu but at the end a branch na nidin edi manuel no ya nsom ayeye na owura ne siem fantuja se manuel 40 years but then and on one the Vincent company and some ebe 40 years nti adwuma no won se goalkeeper se wo Europe no the more onye no na omon som pono en won yeden eno ani nkoma ono som ade atuja na performance no som ekoyie osiem fatuja se dressing room and no bia ye very calm omu minima chene de badom ben yawi ni biem and some our chesalian sawina na omawie tima ni tim at Madrid because Madrid wade bia and our special na unwini etia Madrid no and then some special nti de omo ye ne no no enu bi na omo hwa ni mo nsem akwa bia so nyame ayaduma omo nsem abeto so ye nyame ayaduma next week maybe pia some ayakama eno ani nkoma and then so free wa eba but o see game no anya dia eno nsem aye over eno ani nkoma owura ne din Vincent company banyan manager no ono nso ade atuja and then awie ye de bi atuja wo show ni so maybe pia some ayakama eno ani de free wa eba na nyemfiri sama chesere so na enda machesa eno nsem eba so no nyenye wadwuma kakrama maybe pia some ayakama na Liverpool manager ne din ade Arne Slot ensom akasa yebisani se game ne eba so no awon boni tisan and osiem fantija se koba se adanu 20 minutes bia omobo ayam semi final na quarter final game Man City no munya ya City shomo for no so mu osan ye sa 20 minutes ni bia na ekwa bia so bia gibesan ashomo for nyenje nkoma owura no edi tuja
35 minutes gives me a lot of confidence that we're able to go toe-to-toe against a team that, combined with Paris Saint-Germain, is for me one of the best or the best two teams in open play. The hardest teams to play against in open play, I have to say it like that, because of their quality, because of the way they are managed. And we were able to do it very well for 35 minutes. But I can tell you, if we have the 20 minutes we had at City, if we have them tomorrow evening here, we will again concede 4 goals. Because these players over here know how.
Bay and in Como Ranity, Eddie Anna Slot, and so I dare to jar, and them every Yadibia to Joe, Sonny so, maybe Pian some Ayakama, and no Anita Frua, and then some Eba, Yevisan is our branch here, Nidin Eddie Alexander Isaka, so I yet 20 week way, na Yamian to me, Monsuma Banana, and also Ebia no one started, but performance I him, Zan or Danetino, and yes, our performance, and Amushan him Saboino, Ebeten, your free never, and Abayanka Krankra.
Finished close to a week of team training sessions now, so he can play a part, otherwise I wouldn't take him. I decided not to take him to the Etihad because we felt in talks with the player medical performance staff that he wasn't able to get a performance out of him yet. And since he's with us now, we do think that we can get a performance out of him now, but not to start.
Bay and in Como Ranity, Eddie Anna Slot, Liverpool manager no, on Insuria Tuja, Yadi Emun Sama Tuja, na Diabaniem, Unisha Branchanity, Eddie Frolan Wedge, Siam Fantuja, Siam Dewaya, and Yomansum Ercono, DNC Wadanu Gamer, na Liverpool City boy, Elmacasem, Itia Sports Stadium no, also Musha, na Omufesa Yomano. Adiamo mulusu for no also mushe na omonso FCC bibia ma bibia nsom ayekama.
Yeah, that tried too much, I think, at one point, so we were a little bit wild on the pitch. So we have to fix that for the next game, and
You've mentioned a couple of times the importance of Anfield for the second game. Do you think the team will play differently tomorrow, less wild, a different approach maybe, to ensure that the tie is still open next week?
Way and in Coma branch and in Swadia Tuja, yet Emusam no, Ama Jumadian show, maybe Piansum Kama, Yabi Sani Sam, Timno, or some Mujimani Janity, and also the energy, or no, Sano, Unsadiano at here, Jimno said Timmy Money Janity, because manager away, and last season, or deliver Putimno, and so at Piano, and she also Mujinity, not Amade support no, and so Emano.
Yes. We are believing in the manager. The team should believe in the manager because they won the league last season. We had a lot of good games this season. As I said before, we wanted it to be better, but it is what it is now. We still have things to.
Way and in Coma branch and it at the Frolan Wet to Econo, na eno, and it got the betuja.
Yeah, definitely a big turnaround for us, and I think overall we made it happen for sure. And we stick together as a group, and we have so much more to come this season. It's 7 weeks to go, and we can win big titles, and we're going to go for that. The final point.
Way and in Coma branch and it at the Kaya Vet, and so my dear Tuja, Yadibi at Tuja or so, maybe Pian Sway Kama, and no Anita Frua Eba, na Kaya Vet, Yan Fantuja, Zam, who says 2 seasons at Chomia, a branch and it at him, David Raya, and some a best goalkeeper, I was I say so.
It's unbelievable. Things still underestimated in the world of football, but for me, the last 2 seasons, the best keeper in the world. He's the last 2 seasons, the best keeper in the world. He's outstanding. He saved us so many times, and we're very glad to have him.
Way and in Coma branch and it Adam Kaya Vet, on so Adia Tuja for goalkeeper, Nidi Adi David Raya, Yadi Emisam, Ama Jumadi so, maybe Piansum Ayakama, na me co a game a bus and run Nidi Adi Vincent Company, and you be son said, or said the way a buy an able game no. San or some bono, and also your place, no, right to be as a performance of Mudane, you know, or Mobatrosso, no, my Yanisa.
Feel differently. I feel like we can always keep a clean sheet, and I feel, well, you're right, that we can always score a goal. I do feel that. But it's a hard balance. I think the team has, in the end, earned the right to play the way they do it. You know, so it's hard for me to go and say, look, guys, you know, this, and that, and then, you know, just change completely for.
Way and in Como Ranity Elevation Company, and so Adia Tuja, Yadi Emisama Tuja, na Madrid branch here, your friend Trent Alexander Nord, Siam Fantuja, Sia Omuya chances in Bebre, but actually, dear Mama to tell Lusu Yani Nanisam, say a bomber to Yeno goalkeeper on some elbow opponent side. And so any man of the match, a just says our goalkeeper no Sobasana, a deep pressure, and so a dorsal.
You know, we need to analyse the game, you know, the positives and the negatives. You know, we've seen where we could exploit them. We've seen the areas in which we were able to create chances and their weaknesses, but, you know, on the other side of that, where their strengths are. So it's about, you know, limiting their strengths and exploiting their weaknesses, which I'm sure, you know, the manager and the coaching staff will analyse and dissect the game and come up with a game plan for us to go over the next week and win.
Way and in Coma branch and it added Trent Alexander North, and so Adia Tuja, na Yanko Pasa, and the Atletico Madrid a gamer, and then some airbus with him, na manager did a hands data flick, Siam Fantuja, the game of Muban and Deno, Umunya supporters, also connection with the supporters, and some Eba Timno, and so and why Yepa.
I don't know if it. I said before. I think this is totally different because it's Champions League, and every team has to play on the best level. And for me tomorrow, it's how I said also before. It's important that we are playing our style. We are playing our style. Everyone is included. Everyone is ready. Everyone wants to show in the defense, but also in attacking that he's a part of this fantastic team. And of course, for me also tomorrow, very important our offense. They have to push us, and you know, I have the feeling that the connection between.
Bay and in Como Rani Diatuja, also Champions League no bia, and so episobo in Chebema China game no Ayiepa. but the nya baako ɛyɛ supporters no also ɔmo nso ba na ɔmo style of play no ɔno nso atumi ɛkɔ yie na yɛhyɛ bisa no ne style of play no ɛno ane deɛ kɔ na ɔdi nkaka yɛ ɔse ɛno ane adeɛ a ɔmo nso ɛbɛ focus so deɛ ɔmo bɔ ɛno ane adeɛ a ɔmo hwɛ na ɔmo abɔ ne ndɛ na bipia nso ayɛ kama.
We have our style, how we want to play football. I think we have to focus on that, because when we don't do that, when we don't press, I think it's for the opponent, it's always easy to find the right space, to attack the right space.
Way and nkɔmɔ running di Eddie Hansi Flick, Basa manager no, ɔno nso ɛde atudwa yɛde emu nsɛm no nsom atudwa wɔ show ne so na bibia nsom ayɛ kama na ɔsɛ wo bɔkyi Atletico Madrid a master ya na adeɛ no ɛde yie paa sɛ wonna bo before Champions League game na onsane na ba bɛbɔ biem wabraba sakra wini yɛ ɔsɛ emotions no ɛbɛ bebree game nim na mmom no ɔmo hwɛ anim sɛ ɔmo botaeɛ a ɛsi ɔmo ani so no ɛno ne ndɛ ɔsɔ ɔmo nso anya na bibia nsom ɛyɛ kama.
This is, Atleti is a tough team. They have the right attitude, they have a lot of intensity, they have fast players, they have fantastic players on the pitch, and you also saw it on Saturday, though they rested many players, but they also, the quality was very high, and they
Coach Anidi Eddie Hansi Flick na ɔde sansam no ensom atudwa wɔ show ne so mabibia nsom ayɛ kama ɛno ani defriwa ɛno nsom ɛba na Mikel Arteta ɛnya bi sa ne sɛ abranche na ne din ɛde Max Dorman in fact adwuma no ɛyɛ ɔno nso ɛyɛ ne simple na ɔne wo no ɛyɛ na nneɔma te sɛn ɛna ɔhyo ɛyɛ na nneɔma ɛkɔ yie na the way boy no de nneɔma di na nsɛ kura no ama boy no akwanya ɛba sɛ nkyɛ start Champions League games ribi mabibia nsom ayɛ kama.
It's very close because he's doing so many good things, but we need to remember as well that he just played 90 minutes 3 days ago, and we have to make sure that we can use him when he's ready.
Yeah. Way ayen komo rani di adi Mikel Arteta enso wadi atudwa yedi emu nsam na atudwa na after say no Arsenal ekwanya 1-0 away chia Sporting CP no Mikel Arteta abo ne backroom staff no na fe no ni players no in fact wabo mabaso pa osina game no ensom Eden.
That's when you have a difficult period. I think the best thing that you can do instead of talk a lot is observe. Look around you and see how people react. How they talk, how they look at you, how they judge you, what they do. Do they look at themselves? Do they start to criticize other people? Look around and you're going to learn the environment and the people that you have around you. And I cannot be prouder to work in a club with people that the only thing they could do is ask, what else can I do to help? And when you have people like this, I don't know if it's going to take another week or two, but something good will happen at the end because we deserve it.
Way anin koma Mikel Arteta enso edi atudwa ɔse abrabom no edu babia na enyoma ma yɛ den no ɔso hwɛ nkɔfo ɛbɛn ne de ɔmo yaboa ma enyoma nso akɔyie ɛno anin koma owura ne nso edi atudwa na owura ne se uhwɛm abanche ne din adi kaya vet zam ofiri bench benya go ɛma kyɛsɛ Arsenal wini ya no ɛkyerɛ chemistry ɛwɔ players nim.
I think that's a reflection of the chemistry that there is in the team, and respecting your role within the day, and my decision that is not easy a lot of time to leave certain players on the.
Mikel Arteta na de sansam no ensom atudwa na edweta weekend ɛne ebisa ne sɛ ɛyɛ 2-1 ɛna mo ba wini ɛwɔ Bernabeu nti ɛyɛ 1 goal different na ɛba ne sɛ next week mo bɔ Allianz Arena in fact enkomo Bernardi tudwa ɛna ɔsɛ goal ne deɛ ɔmo lead 2-1 ɛwɔ game name but 1 goal no master ɛnsisɛ betumi abantem kura sɛ bia Madrid ɛbɛte nti 1 goal ne deɛ also mo hwɛ ne yie na nsisɛ betumi abantem.
Yeah, we're in a good position, but as always, it's a 1-goal lead that can change really quick. So, we have to stay focused. We have a big Bundesliga game away on the weekend, and now it's just about recovering, focusing on that, and then of course the time will come next week to try and perform like we did today.
Harry.
Way and in Coma Branch and the Edward Wicked and some Edia Tuja and Dam Evie Yadibi Atuja was shown so maybe Pian some Ayakama na Atletico Madrid na Fenipasa Gamer and then some Airbasono Memo possible lineups no not name straight away and Shannon some echo a branch of one Garcia on some air Damatima Nidi Eddie Bassa Juice Conte Pau Kubasi Gerard Martin and Anthony Joao Cancelo Afenom a branch of Eric Garcia Pedri and some Edia PM Lamine Yamal Fermin Lopez Marcus Rashford now Fen Robel Lewandowski a Bayer 4-2-3-1 and no any formation yes Shanim Sabasanumei among some Ebebo Woodru Atletico Madrid a firma goalkeeper Fanny Juan Musso on some Nebetimadium Matteo Rigari a branch of Fanny Davidenko a branch of Fanny Linoman Samson and a branch here Yafan Noah Molina on some Ebetimi Abobi a branch and Didi at Mola Lukman Coca Resurrection Marcos Llorente Galliano Simeone a branch of Juliana Perez Nafeno Antoine Griezmann Wemon some Ebetimi Astate Diabanisam Eadia na just a 4-4-2 formation and Atletico Madrid Echasam Omobabo maybe Piansom Kama na Liverpool Pia Femno memo possible lineup no Unim goalkeeper Nidi Adi Matfe Savanov on some Abeta Matima Nidi Adi Piaget Nafena Branchia Yafano Atra Fakimi Marquinhos William Pacho Nuno Mendes way any defenders Amubo Chiro Nadum Fifinua Wari Zari Emery a branch of Vichiha and Afeni Joao Naves na animono ubenya desire do Osman Dembele na fenom Kwaraskeria Wemo and Estatia Jumano sa anyoman sisa ama team na day and some at the PSG na aya 4-3-3 and no any information PSG so somebo would Liverpool fema a branch and the Eddie George Mama Dashville so no one better mudia na Mama Dashville way in fact abayadin dia banisam a branch here Yafano Chesam Milos Kakes, Virgil van Dijk, Ibrahim Konate, a branch of Jeremy Frimpong, Mark Alexa, on some Ebe Bobby, a branch Eddie Ryan Grafenbeck, Florian Wedge, Dominic Soboslai, Mohamed Salagari, and Alfred Hugo Ekitike, a Bayer 4-2-3-1, and no information. Yes, Shanim Setima, Nidi at the Liverpool Superstate, maybe Piansom Ayakama, Na Andra, Asana branch here, your friend Victor Jokeres. In fact, all three Joe say, Alvaret Stadium, no, Master na, Chester Sporting CP, Justice Senator, na Essensem, or Quacoton, Never Bray, and today Faneto Sokakra. Na yankwa yanim mabe piansom anya kama jam cosmetics in control jam also video and some ekasa nti bomode na baji perfume body perfume no bomode na baji bi na finish plus outdoor afen deodorant spray no benya bi roll on ebi ewo shower gel powder nko ade be for anim ni na no benya bi ewo jam cosmetics die jere say adwuma 24/7 adwada ekosi memeda na yawasim fosu old education kwane so na so boma construction street na so yesan benana ali ni fie ni ye pa 0544 863 521 and na 0550 235 866 odom paso ay latest phone osebo madiana bra zam ay queen size mattress and na say king size ebiana double size na ope and na say pillow bed sheet and na ope couch outdoor cylinder and na say carpet and na furniture student mattresses ni na no nsa ensum ebekabi na asim for so there Frotro station abunyan Samsung Asen Prasu station Yaban Methodist Sultan Yepa New Adubiase Jani Obey Drugstore and the boy Shanimo and Asukwa Junction main station Subunyan 0547 192 799 and 0543 297 334 and no ayo don't pass home about Adum Heba supplies and I mean come for Amo and Devier or some in control Sabana Bibidra about pack capsules and mister and woman and woman capsules Tabian Drobaby na Tessa Bandoni Nano Munsam Ebekabi Jawa Asim Fosu Yani MPP officer and I just say a word and chrome Woofy station not when each one Masarachia would tram bridge na Munsaban Kumso Bon Sam PP officer also Nasupe and Atumeba surprise and some I say 0242 927 789 and answer 0202 869 636 Nakes Enterprise 7 Kentro Sababiaduno Se Ube Sidaya Vramna Kona Kotonioma Na Unsufa Sidai Zam Aye Paint na Ope Munzam Abekabi Zayawom Jam Security doors brand na any accessories Ebiano roofing sheet proud na Ope any Diakanina Wudu Nakes Enterprise Munzam Abekabi Yawa Asim Fosu Yawom Master run about wutra kitwa bia na wabisa obia jam o kona kes obia nsum abechiro 0553 779 798 and 0203 159 595 Dairo Enterprise semen control se hono emofani abata nioma na okwakoto ho jam aye baby bed baby bath say diapers and half wipes say mother and baby bags baby feeding essentials baby wears and alpe food flags and as a breast pump ebiana pe baby worker and as swings ebiana baby stand alpe and as a wardrobe bed sheet and as a blanket pajamas baby jawa night wears jawa towels outdoor and half sponge and sponge bags jawa ladies pants and half vest men boxes singlet and as socks and alpe ebiana pe student bed sheet and as a tinia udwani na Dairo Enterprise and also call na okwachiwotie yawasim for Suman Station ATB Abrosane Sope and Abehunyan 0549 682 323 and 0538 428 373 Amman capsules Zem Ababedinam we a Bema Pebinom ne drana jua enam so bani ya uyirinchi watumi ayejere no mabi piansom ayekama na uyo basoa na wanom amuman capsules na amawaten kasem no enso atumi akosoro na menstro pensiro etwasie diamao vram awochesem adumeba Mama Doris Francis Mensa na feni liwruteba ewo nyina no munsam ebekabi awasim fosua 0242 927 789 and 0202 869 636 City Premium Ventures semen control some baby no home appliances also yabi na waka pebe TV board dem anyade awoye akoswe TV will be there nti TV na ape yawo Asano Akai LG Nasco yawo standing fan and afeno iron fridges outdoor air conditions and the rice cookers outdoor mina nudruwa unsam abekabi enyoman ye papa eboni da fom ye pa jawasin for sudon pim kwaso yani at the bookshop and a boy animo bomade na frayen 0243 471 465 0243 471 465 ano aye City Premium Ventures madam action medewasi
okay enti fanta agina konwa na yenwram ofie ni eba na afia atena se ewuram Champions League and matches and 2 matches to dwana afi nso no 3 coaches managers omo from Portuguese actually list wo se mu ba kona afi ya ye ho adwuma nti fanta se bibia hye
o nyame adom bibia hye na I say nkokrafo ya na medwe ho amenti ase
nkokrafo be
say coaches miense abranti bia nim
ya ejine wo soro
papa na me hwemu well ntino
no na ejine bro sa coaches
we nyina so
okay
ye behwe
okay
but me die nanka me hia German tactician Germany na Serbia ni
okay
the national team the we are na ye ni the players he was here now. Nanka musan kinya coaches from these 2 countries. Most almost style of play no.
Okay.
I'm a ball. And can remember what kind of power with ye couple and as a current players are yeah one.
Okay.
But let's see. Na ye just say ebe pick here. Nti coaches in so your monko mo work akra ba.
Okay, ensem ofie.
Oh, ensem ofie.
Okay.
Ensem ofie.
Okay.
Na sisi ano nipa Ghana hasisi akọ X. Ko Facebook aye pop aye Prince Owusu Kotoko interim coach no on a job training pa
Prince Owusu ni interview no
na ko se utimi hu se wo lu super na
na so ni solution bia
odifo
team bia na ni abranka no pe ya
kokko
ya pamoda akura
agwe odi
fa unsem hunu ko no
anu adion
wo hu se na kwa ba ko ye so wonni ayibia
oso ye ya
wo ye ya
amfa sai se sebe penifo ni buombe se akwada wo be wu no so de she Roman father
go
cause roba for memfa enti okokokoko no
on se no na me catch you say mutie na mo yenkwa fi
yedin komo area fifie radio for 97.1 the latest update intelligent yedi na safata here baba sumo ene awiai radio for lifetime sports so na eniema so atimi akoye kama enso fa ma dia enkoma otise na yedi ewo bredi kind of coaches a ene Ghana Football Association dia ye tie ne so matimi a shortlist omo a omo hwe ne mu se mu ba ko ene betimi aba na wa be coach the Black Stars of Ghana ne momo no coaches ni nyina no ohwe wormunchi a chese worom efi omo ye fer Portugal enti no ye hwe se de no so ehon sem no enso betimi akọ na coach time a ayo omo ye fer Portugal edge omo first ever and almost 1 year now my friend Fernando Santos also etimi adia ye hwe ne mu se obetimi ababe coach the Black Stars of Ghana said the big kind of waji Euros ediama Portugal eye national team no afi urema wa coach Portugal, Poland, Greece in afi Azerbaijan wemu any coaches a eye Fernando Santos enso etimi coach a ye don komobo ani semuni nyina esomo radio for 97.1 in Carlos Queiroz in the Menoka say and also 73 years in a way into first one at the 71 way at the 73 now Osha Phenom Carlos Queiroz in the no also etinye ram ayadwumani p ebrebi atwa Manchester United no assistant coach ewo Manchester United under Sir Alex Ferguson ono kodi dwumasom enso ewo hormon afe ube remo no aye okochi Real Madrid Football Club no itapani profile ne de nyame anim ne bonzamatiko ne modu papa akochi Real Madrid the best ever champions so no ono atimi akochi afe Egypt national team no so no papa your friend Carlos Queiroz enso atimi akochi in afe Portugal ene you know ono so atimi manage 2010 World Cup ono in the Portugal minor enso atimi call ya there was some any update in nyina at the Esmont you know coach number 2 a ye there was some ahodorom enso ma e show no so na bibia enso atimi come na pa your friend Paulo Bento what you say among all the 3 coaches no ono na very 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 young 56 years in also edi also a Portuguese inti I want say Ghana had first a European country about some be colonized a Portuguese led by Don Diego de Azambuja inti enyam wanwa say no ya to yani e actually Portugal sania dia na ohwe ye 56-year-old a Paulo Bento no papa no enso etimi awrem am manage a Portugal national team 2014 World Cup okay na Ghana the Portugal in a group who are Ghana ashego ekohwe yasa wachi header ojubility that time na away in a head coach and some Edema Portugal minor into 2014 World Cup no coach omo in they also etimi ewremo obekaya 2022 World Cup South Korea and so no your head coach Ghana and you mushiaye epo mu economy and some mutimu mienu na sa coach we in the general touch line Edema South Korea otimi aboaye amom qualify for round of 16 nemum Ghana de ye nhwe ha sa group no ye ne oman a ye fa Uruguay ye etimi free ti Portugal ene Korea na komo na papa ye fa na ye Paulo Bento ono ene head coach and so Edema South Korea minor ye dem won sama hodo ni nyina and so etimi de aba wasanso kwadi dwuma som e wo United Arab Emirates UAE and also kobo adwuma and so honomo na bibia so etimi akamante 3 coaches we na na ye hwe se enche piano emu ba ko de odo so betimi aba na wa coach the Black Stars of Ghana ye de omo ho sam kakra etimi de atodwa agya ma every pem no ye be rum na from achievement in records ahudo nyina the last time we coach nyina ye de beba omba no mbeboa ube hu omo anso a on be the update ahudo ni nyina enso etimi atepa na okopiem ewe Libya omo national team head coach Aliou Cisse Rastaman throw one stone Ja Rastafari in the latest update intelligence panel so etimi resign from any position as head coach at the Libya obekai Senegal omo first Africa Cup of Nations omo ko je no na Aliou Cisse retim ebo omo je ya ene ye de won sema hudo ni na officially on Libya omo so awade no etimi abara wie ya ye de won komopo esmo e wo show so bibia so etimi e kama na ye nwem Ghana Premier League na ye timi ndin komo kakra no say nei no match bia no bo players ni bia ba so ati ase wo say bo match day ni wia player performance be kwani mu no and dia okosoro ba form ubenya eye electric iron cantete no na ye nananom ye ma se friend pressing iron ubenya bi na afi no wanya rice cooker na chese emo so watimi edi bia no a na ye wi match ni nyina no omutimi awuram na afi no omatimi ayi eye players anasa mantia omomodin bo nso etimi eso ani na uwuram goalkeeper of the month e wo ye match eye bosum ni mu a say enadon enso sifa koye apprenti ye friend Gidos Aseko ono a goalkeeper Edema Dreams FC na apprenti no say ono na start no etie 4 matches in otimi eboye na okipu 3 clean sheet afi goals are considered no 1 3 wins in order the Boko Dreams and so etimi nyaye na afi draw no and so etimi kwaye baako nkuko de ono so entimi endibia ye de ho sam awodo ni nyina and so 8 de pa na apprenti ye friend Dubi Tai Kasi dina de bruta Dubi Tai Kasi ono a goalkeeper Edema Baseke Holy Stars 4 matches in apprenti no die as goalkeeper Edema Baseke Holy Stars urema 4 clean sheet ono so etimi nya goals no one concede bakumpo wins no ekoye mienu na fe draws and also ekoye mienu kukuo de apprenti a ye fena ye Dubi ye Tai Kasi ono entimi enya bia ye de ho nsem awodo ni nyina enso etimi ade mam afi Daniel Afaju ono goalkeeper Edema Karela United ono so etimi awuram 3 matches no po ye 3 clean sheet na apprenti no etimi nya ye owie 2 matches na fe draws no and also kwaye pa kwanya de nkuko ono so etimi nya bia ye hwe na fe etimi ato wono so ntonto na fe no goalkeeper of the month no yetimi ni sa abaso body no etimi edi ama wono mu a ye de update no enso etimi de pa na NASCO coach of the month no ade no so say enachie in a coach a friend Wolford Dormon ono a head coach Edema Dreams FC yetimi abonidin ampany for Asha so betimi agesa abaso body no 4 matches in rotimi eboye anaso guide Dreams FC team no mutimi boye 3 wins odinkuko do paako so anaso ball drop paako anya de a ono so etimi edi nkuko bia e wo hono goals concede no eye mako paako pe no concede na fe o share goals no mako ensia as head coach Edema Dreams FC Bobo Kono nti ono so ne de no afe Johnson Smith papa we obajuma bruta Basake Holy Stars ono ina yom head coach 4 matches in a boy 2 wins 2 draws nkuko de wanya bi 2 goals one consider go pia nti ono so ne de kakra almost ye behwe na fe yeji eye bema owum na fe no yetimi abona baso a ye de won sama hudo nya esmo radio for so 97.1 ye gusom atin sama hudo ni pe enso etimi adepa na inai no won say yedin kan ade coach of the month de no etimi ade apa afi goalkeeper of the month enso etimi apa yanko players no the outfield players almost so players are mako miensa ya shortlist your ma eye NASCO player of the month eye match no ye de ho sama hudo ni ade amount apprenti ye friend ye Sister Fia Akwete ono eye player Edema Vision FC 4 matches in a boy here we share 2 goals one assist na fe MVPs no na say most valuable player no ono so etimi ache paako e ho no nti ono so ne de no apprenti a friend Claude Bote shooting edino e de bruta in a honorable 3 matches afe goals no obontana no mako miensa na afe no eye assist de wanye bi man of the match I was no so otimi ache paako enso e ho no afi ono enso si akare young apostles uram ewo Bechep United da approach your friend Samuel Okai ono so about 4 matches about 1 goal enya 2 MVPs into players mako miensa we ini ebeyimu baako na afi no ye NASCO man of the match award no ye de ho sam anaso no so atimi nya ye de update no esumo ewo show no so na bibia enso atimi kama na yanko Uncle George Free akachina yendin komo kakra emfemfo Uncle George echiremu a on say cat eba no cat edin komo bi say ine no ono ontimi ene eye na tamfo anyema edu be no na your friends and enemies in on your mu ye adwuma now so say there ono betimi aka say cat eye enemies ni nyina afro nti aka friends and so na dey akwaye tawi yenti Uncle George nkomo board the tuja.
And his enemies. Gradually, the enemies has been eliminated. Ubi from aka friends in Kwa. So the friends will begin to also. Makan platforms be brave to say. And we are living in a technological world. Say, every new per se. So you're complicit in what is going on now. No person who the Ekoswa on call for the phone records of the referees committee chairperson. No one club owners a friend of the be a mammy referee for Wimbrame. Yemi say it's there. It is just because the FA itself is complicit in what is happening. Makani several times. Football and yes, yo. No biasi one jump with the bag wagon now so ye be a kekete. Just in any and say ya.
Nti Uncle George anono ochiremwa ade ane de siano akwada ne friends na enkoyo nti eno so ane nkomobo kakra watimi ria to twa yero nsama wodo no emam na yanko eye CAF president Dr. Patrick Mochepe onse ndra be ka kire so wa ko piem ewo my friends Senegal Dakar me no ka say eye presdo attach it down a eneno ono ekọ eye Senegal omo federation president and so 8 year war come in a year. I'm going to come up and I say, almost a good so moody didn't come up. I am Mr. Abdullahi in the and also any Dr. Patrick Shepe and so she and come up a hotel and so a cost of motion now for ye and so 8 year to ya. You don't want some who 20 years, 8 year pa, let me be a come and share the outcome of the meetings among said the Adierum and so busy Falco na Bibia. I come and so Ghana Premier League, you know, I got 5 matches. Now 5 matches, you know. On say your class Mako and Naya assistants now. Obia betimi agi Ghana Premier League no. Na ine no ya di obia matches aka enso de bro. Inti ene no ohwe na se team ebetimi agi a na why calculation na bibia e kan. Me no ka say Babia ni Gold Stars in the leading Ghana Premier League no 51 points. Ne matches aka ene oni Aduana Stars ebebo ewa away. Oni Samates ebebo ewa home. Oni Media Man so bebo ewa away. Ho United and your home basa game ne die enya dia and also be paso Dreams FC on ne be bo win after 11 wonders and so on ne be bo ewo home Aduana Stars Samates Mediama Ho United Dreams FC 11 wonders we won any a games Babiani Gold Stars ever bo na for Ghana Premier League no worum edi abawie second position no a Mediama and also a 50 point into between first and second no just a point na Mediama matches aka one so ever Ghana Premier League say NTA Amaba Asante Koroko and obey home game Omni Brekum Chelsea ever and obey away game Omni Gold Stars ever and also be a home game Afe Pasaki Holy Stars and obey away game Heart of Lions and also be a home game and Afe Heart of Folk and also be away Asante Koroko Brekum Chelsea Gold Stars Pasaki Holy Stars Heart of Lions Heart of Folk and any matches Mediama and so Ghana Premier League and Sana Jumedi Nina and so up and third position a Heart of Folk on a war a year 46 points. Now Heart of Folk a vision. Amanekele United airport and no a be home vision the away. Only nations a report our way. Aduana Stars and obey home. Samates and obey away. And after Mediama and so your home. The Heart of Folk there no a vision. Kariala United, Nations FC, Aduana Stars, Samates, and Afe, a year Mediama. One in a submitting a share na one SCI. Commercial Santa Cotoso Mako, a 9, 43 points in a Koroko, Bobo Kono, a war. No more remaining matches, no say, and it's here. Koroko, any Mediama ever poor. Koroko, and Ho United, Korok, and Kotoni Mediama, a way. I'm not holding you home, so I gave on so a day Emma. So, Dreams FC. And some any Korokobepo away. Afi Koroko any 11 wonders any ye home Koroko any Bechem United be away game na last game no ebe Koroko